Botnets allow attackers to strike from thousands, sometimes millions of different locations at the same time. In DeepSeek's case, much of this malicious traffic originated from compromised devices in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia, making it clear that this was a globally coordinated attack. At first, the attacks used reflection techniques, which are particularly dangerous because they amplify the volume of malicious traffic. The attacker exploited Network Time Protocol, NTP, a system that normally is used to synchronize clocks between devices. Vulnerable NTP servers were tricked into sending disproportionately large responses to DeepSeek servers, causing them to become overloaded. At the same time, the attackers took advantage of the Simple Service Discovery Protocol, SSDP, a protocol designed for networked devices like smart TVs and routers to discover each other. By manipulating SSDP, the attackers directed massive amounts of data towards DeepSeek, making it nearly impossible for the company to keep up and keep their systems online. While DeepSeek's team managed to hold back the worst of the early attacks, this was only the beginning. As DeepSeek continued to gain popularity, particularly after launching of its R1 reasoning model, the attackers escalated their efforts. By late January, the attacks had evolved into something far more sophisticated. Instead of simply flooding the servers with meaningless traffic, the attackers shifted their focus to application layer attacks, targeting DeepSeek's web and API services. This method is far more difficult to detect because it mimics legitimate user behavior. Rather than brute force, these attacks overload DeepSeek servers by sending massive amounts of seemingly normal requests for web pages and API data. Unlike the previous waves, which could be blocked using standard DDoS protection, these attacks at the application layer blended in with real user traffic, making them significantly harder to stop. DeepSeek was left with no choice but to limit new user registrations, especially for those outside of China, in an attempt to stabilize its platform.